What is up, guys? Joel here, and it's a new year, 2025, and since it's the start of a new year, that only means CES is here, and that's where I'm at right now. So I wanted to kick off the new year and make an actual new video for you guys. It's been a long time, that's why as well, but kind of went over that on socials, why it's been a long time since I posted, and pretty much to make it short and simple, I sometimes finish content like a little bit late in the game, or maybe it takes me a little bit longer because I'm just not satisfied with it or something. And when I'm finally satisfied, in the end, I'm like, is anyone going to watch this? Might as well not even post it. So I ended up just scrapping the video, and it's a really bad habit. And I told myself I'm gonna make a conscious decision of like stop doing that and posting no matter what. Because if I don't post it, I mean, of course no one's gonna watch it. But if I do, somebody's gonna watch it, right? But I wanted to kick things off with a new style of video. This, I mean, it's more of like a vlog style. I want to do a one take type of video. So this is going to be what's in my travel bag slash tech bag slash CS bag. I try to pack less and less. Eventually, I'm just going to come with just my phone. This year, I packed a few things. So as you see here, I packed pretty light. But I brought my camera as well, which is what I'm shooting with. Last year, I actually didn't even use my camera. I think I used just the iPhone and just shot in ProRes. So I might do that this year again. Just shot some few clips here and there, and just posted it on socials. And that might be what I do this year. It's because it just gets heavy and I'm doing a lot of walking, and yeah, if you know, you know. But I want to kick things off with this. Here is the Mophie battery pack. It is Qi 2 charging. This is a 5000 milliamp. It'll get you by, but what I really like about it is the fact that it stands up because it has a little kickstand, and I really like the material of it. It's like a aluminum, and it automatically starts charging your device when you throw it on it. It is a MagSafe, of course, but you can also charge out of the USB-C port right here, so it does charge and give out charge through just this USB-C port right here. Now, since we're talking about charging, this is Mophie's 3-in-1 type of charger. I like to put this by the bedside whenever I'm sleeping and have all my devices charged, like my iPhone, AirPods, and also my Apple Watch with just one cable, so I don't have to carry tons of cables with me. This does the job for me, which is nice. Now, if I do need to charge up, this is something I love carrying with me at all times. Not only just when I travel, but at home. I use this quite a bit. This is Nomad's 65 watt charger. So this will actually dual charge your devices. It's really nice and slim. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for a solution for a power brick and not to have a huge one. But this here is also from Nomad. This is very useful. This is a USB-C to C little bitty charger, very small and useful. You can put on your keychain or something. So if you ever need a USB-C to C cable, and that's actually kind of like the theme of all this. Everything is USB Type-C. Nothing is Lightning anymore. And I'll explain what I'm talking about here, like the next thing here. And that's gonna be my AirPod Pro Maxes. I actually did upgrade, even though it was the dumbest upgrade this past year. Just new colors and a USB-C port. My old AirPod Maxes were fine. They've been working fine. But what I actually did, I kind of give them away. But I did upgrade just to transition everything to USB Type-C. But also right here is the AirPods 2. These are going to be the AirPod Pros 2 with USB-C as well. Probably one of my favorite AirPods. Now I also have this here. This is what I'm using actually right now. This here is the DJI Mic 2. This one came out early last year around this time, and it can hook up to your camera and you can talk and it'll record audio directly to your camera and things like that. I really like this. Very portable, lightweight, and yeah, also USB Type-C to charge. If you're looking for a solid quality microphone for on the go, like a lav mic type, and it's all wireless, this one is definitely something to check out. Now, I do carry my iPad. This is going to be the iPad Pro, the M4 edition. with the Magic Keyboard, and I really enjoy this new Magic Keyboard too. The last iPad Pro that I had was I think it was the M1. I keep forgetting. I think it was the M1. But this one is a powerful machine, and I use this day in, day out. But the only reason I brought this was for like the plane or something, to watch videos, or just something lightweight to just look up an email, maybe type it out real quick instead of using my phone or pull out my MacBook. But speaking about watching content, this guy here I actually used on the plane this year, and this is the carrying case. This is the Apple Vision Pro. When I bought it, I didn't know if I was going to keep it, and I ended up keeping it because it has potential. And now with all the updates, and especially with the latest update, this thing is amazing, especially when you combine it with this guy here, the MacBook Pro. If you haven't tried an Apple Vision Pro yet, I highly recommend going to an Apple store, checking it out for yourself, because it's one of those things that you have to experience for yourself. Now, I have been using the iPhone 16 Pro Max here. I got it in the black version. So this is my daily device. As far as my machine of use, or my go-to machine right now, this is the MacBook Pro M3 that came out in 2023. I think that was, or was it 2020? Yeah, 2023. I got the 1 TB version, but it's been solid and I love it, especially so portable and lightweight. So this is where I do my edits on Final Cut. So I really enjoy using that. And now the reason I brought this is, one, for entertainment on the plane. I did use it on the plane. I don't know if people looked at me weird, but this makes the screen massive if you are using the MacBook Pro. You pretty much have a whole setup. If you have this and one of these, because you have a huge screen, you can make a wide angle or an ultra wide angle and just have this huge timeline on Final Cut. So I really enjoy using that. And then also bring one of these guys here. This is going to be the Logitech MX Master. This is a 3S. This one is the newest one that's you can barely hear when you click, but I really love these mices. It's very comfortable, the ergonomic of it, especially if you use it for a long time. This is a go-to mouse to try out or purchase if you haven't purchased it. Now, when it comes to storage, even though I have quite a bit of storage on my MacBook, my go-to SSD is the latest SSD T9 by Samsung. This is going to be the T9. It's actually a 4 TB storage size, so it is massive in storage. So if I do run out of space on my MacBook, I could just either offload it or just use this as my go-to storage device when I'm on the road. And you can even edit from this. So if you've never used a T9 or T3, there's so many versions of them now. They update them every year pretty much. But Samsung SSD, these are super lightweight. This was a ruggedized version. So the T9, I think actually it comes in just this type of material, like a rubber. I just don't like it when you put it in a pocket and stuff. It gets all the lint. But definitely very useful. Super cheap whenever you can find a deal. I think I found this one for maybe like $200, around the $200 range. Actually, I'll leave all the links down below if you're interested. They are affiliate links, so they do help out the channel. But if you're interested in picking up one of these, definitely grab one if you can when it's on sale. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I am using the Sony a7S III as my camera to shoot this right now. This is the other lens I brought. This is going to be the Sigma 28-70. It's very useful because super small and lightweight, but it can get a good range. But the other one that I use is what I'm using now, which is going to be the G Master 16-35 Sony lens. I love this lens. This is like my primary lens pretty much. If I do want to travel light and just carry my camera and don't have to always carry it, this is what I use to carry it with It's also made by Peak Design, and this is very useful because it's a travel tech pouch pretty much, where you can store all your tech gadgets, accessories, and all that. But also you can transform it into a like sling bag. It attaches right here to the side, and then you can use it as a sling. But I use it right now as a tech pouch whenever I was traveling. This fits perfectly in the backpack, which I'll show you what backpack I'm using here in a second. But all this tech stuff, pretty much all the little small stuff, cables and things. I did bring like the charger and cable for my MacBook too, so I put that in here. And then another thing I highly recommend is going to be one of these little guys here. This is going to be Apple's AirTag, and I use it for pretty much everything that I want to not lose. So I have it in my backpack, I have it in this tech pouch, but they do last up to at least a year, and you can just swap out the battery with this little small, forget the number of it, but I think it's like a C2325 battery, the ones I use on a watch. Oh, and speaking about watches, this is what I'm rocking right now. It is the Ultra 2 in black with the Milanese loop that also is black. I had some opinions about the Milanese loop. I've always been a huge fan of Milanese for like the regular Apple Watch, especially like the stainless steel models. It looked really, really nice. But this one, I don't know, it just felt super cheap. And this one I actually got too small of a, I got the medium size. Should have got the large, but it was too late to return it or anything. But yeah, this is the Milanese loop with the Apple Watch Ultra 2 in black. And as far as what I use for carrying all of this fit in my Peak Design backpack here. So I use this one, it's the black version Peak Design. I forget what liter it is. I think it's, if there's 3 of them, I think I got the one in the middle. I forget what liter this is, but I'll put it down below in the description if you're interested. It's very useful. It has this little clamp here that magnetizes to any of these little hooks. It's a magnet, but also hooks in there, so it's not gonna come off. Also, it's like water resistant. I was caught in the rain once and it dried up really quick, so that's a big plus. There's a lot of compartments here, little magnetic compartments. I've had some cash in here. Got a little compartment there, and then like I said, this just works. It's really easy to kind of pack things in. Actually, I'll show you right now how I packed everything, but just to give you an idea, this is everything inside. So you can open it from one side or open it from the other, and then you have 3 little dividers, and they can also not only do that, but they can bend up, so you can decide how to store things in here, and you can also access it from the top. Aside from that, you also have a back part of it. So in here you can fit your MacBook, and then also an iPad, and then other little things here as well. And one of my favorite things is also this little thing here, where you can slide it where your handle for the luggage is at. So you can just slide it like this on its side, and then these are not flapping everywhere. These are actually magnetic. And then you have these handles up here or on the other side too, so you can grab it from wherever way you need. This is what's in my travel bag. So let me know what you think. Do you have any of these products? Which one is your favorite? I'll leave the links down below in the description if you're interested in any of them. But as always, if you did like the video, let me know by hitting that like button down below, as it not only lets me know that you enjoy the video, but it also shows support to the channel. And if you're not yet following me on social media, that way you can keep up with what's going on and what I'm not posting. But it's changing this year for sure. We're changing that this year. Go ahead and follow me on social media. I'll leave those links down below as well. But if you feel like being awesome, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see future videos. Usually they're not like this. They're more better lighting and things like that. But I said, hey, why not? Let's just shoot a quick video here, which probably ended up being like 15 minutes. We'll see at the very end. Maybe more. I'll leave a comment down below if I guessed it wrong or right after I finish the edit. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. All right. Peace.